what I like about SlammedeNuff. Well, I don't know, there's like endless things that you can say about SlammedeNuff. I feel like there's infinite amount of great things about this show. But one of the best things I think is the family vibe. Like, there's a strong family vibe here. It's a family-friendly show, and I really enjoy all the positivity around. I'm big on vibes, big on energy, and there's nothing but positive energy here. And of course, the great quality of car. Tons of like crazy builds here. But I think number one thing would be positive vibes, 20%. I pretty much like everything about Gatlinburg. The views are amazing. There's a lot to do here. You feel like you're on a getaway, but you also feel like you're at home, you know? I feel like it's pretty hard to explain, but it's a place that you come to, you hang out with for us at least, you get a big group of friends together, and you guys can all just kind of have a getaway. You're all just doing cars, and you're all just here to have a good time. And you come to a show, and you have a good time at the show, but you're really just like, hey, I'm in Gatlinburg, I'm away, and I'm up here in the mountains, and I'm just doing car stuff all weekend. It's just like a car vacation for a lot of us, so. So I don't think there's anything you can say that's bad about Gatlinburg in general. The people here are I'm assuming there's a lot of locals around too, and they seem pretty welcoming of us. You know, we try to get along with people that are here. We're not trying to cause a disturbance, and they seem like they're welcoming. And a lot of times if people asking questions about the cars, like, hey man, these cars are crazy. How do you get it that low? You know, asking typical questions from people that aren't necessarily in the industry. And they seem like they welcome us, so it's always a good time. I love the city.
So I found out about SlammedeNuff because my brother actually lives down here in Gatlinburg, and he wanted me to come to a show down here. So we went online and looked to see what shows were in the area, and sure enough, SlammedeNuff showed up. One of the first things popped up. I was like, oh, okay, that'd be really cool. So I entered in, tried to get in, and you know, went to all the other shows. But by the time I came down here and just realized how big this show was, yeah, this is definitely the place to be. I got an 04 Forester. Got a little bit of work done to it. I've always kind of been into cars, and it's just been kind of like a passion, mostly imports. My dad was never really into cars. I know a lot of guys, it's their dad that gets them into it. So for me, it's always been imports because it wasn't really like an old school thing. But like, you know, Fast and Furious, Need for Speed Underground, stuff like that, it sparked a fire and it just kept going. I really like going to car shows for the people, just to see the people, get the reactions, fellow enthusiasts, people that like the car, people that recognize the work that you put into a car. I think that's what really makes a car show fun. There's just so many nice builds over here. It's crazy. I hear tomorrow is supposed to be even crazier.
Switch the mood, flip around and make the news, and the party starts at 2. We hollering at the moon, yeah. Switch the mood, like what's the move? Flip around and make the news. I'll put the crew when the party starts at 2. And it's a groove, we hollering at the moon, cause it's the mood, yeah. This is the mood. Like what's the move? Go around and make the news. I'm with the crew when the party starts at 2. And it's a groove, we hollering at the moon, cause it's the mood, yeah. 9 times out of 10, we don't have to wait, we just begin, we get it in. You cannot relate, you sipping Hennessy gin. Yeah, my whiskey aged and pumping Cubans by the bin. And I'm with the king, shawty showing skin. Bouncers at the club, they not letting nobody in. How we showing love, they might sneaking all of my friends. We gon' pull it up, but the feeling never ends. When it does, we go again. But then we switch the mood. Like what's the move? Go around and make the news. I'm with the crew and the party starts at 2. And it's a groove, we hollering at the moon. Cause it's the mood, yeah, this is the mood. Like what's the move? Go around and make the news. I'm with the crew and the party starts at 2. And it's a groove, we hollering at the moon. Cause it's the moon, yeah. I need you to stay back. While you tryna surf on me, you gonna need a wave cap. I stay with my circle, never wonder where the gang at. Off-white on me and Primus printed on the waistband. Draping all this drip to make them wish they had the same tag. I can't complain, I would be the same if I didn't.
So I just came today because I had to work yesterday, but it has been so much fun. I've always wanted to go to Gatlinburg. I've seen it for years and years. I just never had like the guts to go because it's so big. Even if you don't know anyone, everybody here is so friendly and there's just so many amazing cars. If you need inspiration on like any ideas that you have for a car, this is also a really good place of like, oh, I didn't think about that. That would be something really cool to try on my car. And just like feed off of everybody because no car in there is exactly alike and you always can add on like your tweaks of like, oh, that's cool, but I want to do this. And it's an awesome place to be.
What's up guys, my name's Sonia. I came from New Jersey. I didn't bring my car, couldn't find a trailer, but I learned about SlammedeNuff because we were actually at SlammedeNuff Wildwood in New Jersey, and it's pretty well known that Gatlinburg is one of the biggest shows, you know, so as much as I would have loved to have my car here, you know, it's great to just be here and meet internet friends and like a lot of other people that have come from miles away just to come here, so.
it's a movie. I mean, there's not a better event in the world, in my opinion, than SlammedeNuff Gatlinburg.
Congratulations. What a squad over here tonight.
Yeah, what show is gonna give you 3-piece wheels? No. F08. 3-0. Round of applause. You got some 3-piece wheels. Joey M with the 2007 Marvel Speed 6.
If you didn't get accepted, keep trying. If you did get accepted, if you're inside this building, you're already a winner. So that's how I look at it.